Hi my darlings, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while, and for today's video I have something that I really love to do, and I think you'll love to watch as well, and that's fashion style hacks. And if you can't tell by my Christmas tree in the background, it's gonna be winter fashion or style, I would say, hacks, and generally when it's cold outside, what to do when it comes to fashion. I think this is the time of the year that's the mostly overlooked, I would say, because I feel like in winter you have to choose between being fashionable and being functional and, you know, warm, which I struggle all the time as well. But I think I have a couple of things for you guys that can help you to don't choose between those two, and you can have both, being functional and fashion, and this at the same time. So hopefully you're gonna like this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't before. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming. My name is Petra, and I usually do this like fashion, some skincare, different makeup, different kinds of videos. So hopefully you're gonna find something interesting for you as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos, and let's get started. Like I said, I think this winter is the most overlooked when it comes to fashion and hacks and all of that, because especially if you live somewhere where it is a real winter, it gets cold, I think you have to either choose between being fashionable and then freezing to death, or you have to like be functional and warm, and then you'll just look like a big, you know, cocoon walking around, which it's something I struggled a lot as well. You know, it's not easy staying, you know, fashionable, and you know, you have a cute outfit in your mind, and then you have to put 100 different layers and jackets and everything on top, and at the end you just look like a big, you know, ball of wool basically. So I wanted to put these hacks to hopefully help you guys a little bit. First one is quite obvious, I would say, but I wanted to mention here is layering. Here with me, the light in Virginia, like per usual, is crazy, and now I'm shining brighter than my future, but you know, hopefully all is good, all is good. And first hack is layering. Obviously, when it's cold outside, you want to have multiple layers underneath to keep you warm. And first one is something I would definitely suggest to everybody, and that's tights. Even though I'm not the biggest tights fan in the world, I think it's only hard to find and difficult to find someone that are fitting, you know, properly, that are not like getting down and everything. I think that's something you have to have in your wardrobe, especially if you're wearing maybe jeans that are wide-legged jeans or cutouts or something like that. Put them underneath for that extra layer of warmth, underneath any kinds of pants and all of that. Nobody's gonna see them, but they're gonna give you that extra layer that's gonna keep you warm. Sometimes when it's really cold, and I'm somebody who gets cold super easy, I'm always cold and I need to feel warm because I'm gonna turn into, you know, bitchy mode. I put them underneath the tights even sometimes for that extra layer, but because some tights, as you know, are quite thin and they're not very warm. So that's what I love to do. That's something I would definitely suggest always having in your wardrobe. Like I said, underneath some pants, underneath jeans as well. Also turtlenecks are something that you can wear also as a layering piece, not just as its own as a clothing piece. In many different ways you can wear it even underneath those floaty, like maxi or short, doesn't matter, dresses that are like long sleeve but they are floaty, you know what I mean, and in themselves they're not very warm. They're not in material that's gonna keep you really warm, especially if you're gonna be outside or something like that. I think having turtleneck or some long sleeve shirts or body, even better. That doesn't maybe necessarily have to be a turtleneck. If you don't want it, keep it underneath for that extra layer. You can put it even underneath like shirts and open it up a shirt a little bit so you can see a turtleneck underneath. I think that's also super cool and nice. Generally, I think these kind of basics that can go underneath your wardrobe are often overlooked, but it can really help you, especially if you're gonna be outside and walking a lot or something like that. I think it's something that really can help you stay warm. Or like I said, if you want to wear something that's a little bit more thin, or something that's even maybe from your spring or summer wardrobe, or even like if it's like a dress that doesn't have sleeves or something like that with cutouts, you can put that on top of your turtleneck. It's gonna look great. In that way you can wear your, like I said, maybe summer or spring wardrobe much longer now in winter time. And I think it's a great way to wear those pieces that you want to wear, but at the same time keep you warm so you don't, like I said, freeze. So definitely tights, turtlenecks, bodysuits, I think it's something that you definitely do need to have during winter time. Next is very easy, and that's sunglasses. I'm somebody who loves sunglasses, even though I never met anybody who doesn't love sunglasses, honestly. And we wear them especially like in summer and spring because obviously you need them because it's sunny outside and everything. But what I'm saying is, in winter time, because it is cold outside, usually from all your outfit, only thing that you can see is either your coat or jacket, maybe a little bit of your jeans or pants, and your boots. And basically that's everything, you know. Nobody really sees what's happening underneath and all of that. And when you put sunglasses in winter, first of all, you need them sometimes, you know, because it can get sunny as well. But even when you don't really need them, of course not when it's like snowing and super dark outside, I'm talking daylight time, they are that like cherry on the top that was missing in your outfit. They're like on purpose, you know. You're not just wearing them because it's summer and it's shining and sun is crazy and all of that. You're wearing them as like statement piece. They are there on purpose. That's something that's going to complete that outfit, I swear to you. Simple jacket or simple coat, you're gonna have some jeans showing, some boots or sneakers, whatever that is. You close that, you put some of your sunglasses that you love to wear, instantly it's gonna look 10 times better. Instantly that looks like outfit, you know, everything is where it's supposed to be. So that's something that I think it's super easy. Of course, there are 100 different millions of options when it comes to sunglasses. You can play around, you can go for some classic options, or you can, like I said, play around and maybe use them to add like pop of color or something interesting, and, you know, just use your imagination. And I think sunglasses is something that's so easy. First of all, because it's not expensive, you can find it for every budget basically, and also something you can play around a little bit more and maybe experiment when it comes to colors and this and that. They don't have to be a statement piece sunglasses in themselves, they can be completely classic. Having them there in winter time is that flawless, chic styling hack 101. Is something I would definitely say. Never forget your sunglasses. Even though if it's wintertime, I think that's something that people also overlook sometimes, because it's something that we all connect and have in our mind when it comes to spring and summertime. But I think in wintertime they're equally, if not even more important, because they can be that one thing that's missing in your outfit to make it bellissimo. Next is more a functional one, I would say, and that's wool and natural materials, particularly, like I said, wool. I think it's very important if you live somewhere where it's really cold to have a wool coat, because or of course even possibly knitwear, that if it's something that's really gonna keep you warm. I am somebody, like I said, that's constantly cold, like all the time, and for me it's very important to have something that's warm when I put on myself. I'm not cold, I'm good, and all of that. I think it's maybe more important to have one good coat that's from wool, or a good percentage, like 60 and above percentage of wool, that's really gonna keep you warm, than having 2, 3, or 5 other ones that are polyester. Also, I want to say that on like sites, or I mean generally stores like H&M, Zara, Mango, and all others, generally you can find wool coats or high percentage wool coats, and you will notice that the difference between them and not wool ones is not that big, in my personal opinion. I'm talking if you have to buy that one coat, something that's gonna keep you warm, something that you're gonna know, okay, this is something that's good and I can wear, then go for something that's, then check the materials. Especially, I mean, obviously if you live somewhere where it's cold outside, it doesn't matter if you have 10 coats, if none of them keep you warm, or knitwear as well would be even better if you can get the knitwear in materials that are wool or cotton or something like that. Of course, I know that not everybody can go and afford themselves those things, so I would always suggest check out thrift stores, because more than often they do have more quality pieces of clothing there. But also, like I said, check Zara, Mango, H&M, all those different stores, because they do also have coats that are high wool percentage. On that note, I wanted to give you an example. I have both of these coats are from H&M, and I think they were quite similar price. I think they were, maybe difference is $30 or something like that. I have this black wool coat, and yes, it's 65% wool. And honestly, this is something, even though when you look at it, it's like on that like regular coat thin side, it's not like super bulky. This is something that always keeps me warm. Of course, it's not something that I'm gonna wear if I'm going on a mountain or it's minus 20 degrees or something like that, but this is something that I know is gonna keep me warm. It looks like new. As you can see, it basically looks like I just got it from a store, and I think I have it for 2 or 3 years, I'm not quite sure. It's great. And on the other hand, I have this one, which honestly I really do love. I also got it last year from H&M. Is this like beigey coat, but this is not wool, this is I think polyester. And like I said, the sad part is that they were, I think, basically the same price. I mean, I didn't buy them at the same time, but I think they were very similar in price. This is something that I love to wear. I mean, it's very nice, it's long, it's not extremely cold or something like that, but this is not something that, for me personally, when it gets really cold outside, when it's windy and all of that, it's not something that keeps me warm the same way that this one, because this is wool, this really keeps me warm. I can feel it, that, you know, it gives me what I have. And of course, it keeps me warm because it's a coat, it's like a layering piece. But like I said, if it gets really cold outside and it's windy and all of that, it's not something that really gives me what I need to have, because like I said, I'm usually very cold. Of course, I'm not saying don't buy ever coats that you like and you fell in love with them, even if they're not wool. Of course, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, if you live somewhere where it gets cold and you have to buy one coat, make sure it's a good material, it's wool. Also, if you can get knitwear. I'm not somebody who loves to wear a lot of wool knitwear because it itches me a lot. It's very hard for me to find something that's comfortable for me to wear. The next tip are hats, and I think similar to sunglasses, I think they can be such a nice way to polish your look, to add that something like cherry on the top, and just play around and express yourself a little bit more, and play with colors and the shapes, and find something which you love the most, would suit your style perfectly. I think hats are great because, again, like I said, you maybe gonna have a coat or jacket, and you know, you can't put a lot of things on, like from your shoulders to the bottom a lot. I think hat is a perfect way to add that something. It can be a pop of color, it can be a different shapes, it can be all different styles of hats. I have this one that I showed in some of my previous videos. I think it's definitely great, like fall and winter colors. I love this like breadth, even though I'm constantly worried did I put them properly. And this one is also 56% wool, so it's something that actually is gonna keep me warm while I'm wearing it. They're like bucket hats, I mean fedoras, all the different kinds of hats you can go for. I think it's great because they can be a great styling piece and statement piece, in terms of they don't have to be crazy and all of that if you don't want them, but statement piece in terms of that's something I think that's gonna make your outfit different, make it more yourself actually, and you can play around. And again, I think they're great because they don't cost a lot and you can find them for all different prices. So if you're on the budget, and we all are on a certain amount of budget, and you can't go and buy hundreds of different coats or shoes or this and that, but you want to play around and express yourself a little bit more through your style and fashion, I think hats are a great way, because you can find them, like I said, for all the different prices, and you can maybe play around and add different colors. Very similar to that, this one is something that I really love, because first of all, it's super functional and super cheap and easy, and it's for everybody. So all you, my dear ladies and gentlemen, and all my non-binary friends, and those are beanies. They, first of all, are, like I said, functional, because it's cold outside, you want to have something to keep your head warm, but also I think they are so good if you want to add that pop of color, or maybe make your outfit interesting, because sometimes like you have a black coat or jacket and jeans, some black boots or something like that, and it's very dark and nothing really stands out, so to say. Basically, I think beanies are a great way to just add that maybe pop of color that you want into your even most simple like all black outfits, that instantly gonna make it so much more interesting and stand out. You can go for all different colors that you want. You can go maybe from like neon orange or like Kelly green or whatever, like baby blue, pink, whatever kind of color that you personally love. Like I said, you can have even all black outfit and maybe like green beanie. Instantly it's gonna something that's missing in that outfit, and something that is gonna make it much more interesting. Like I said, I love because first of all it's functional, because you're gonna have something that's gonna keep you warm, but also something that you can use to add that maybe pop of color. You can find them, I think, basically everywhere, from Amazon to thrift stores to, I mean, wherever you want to look, for very affordable prices. Also, like I said, they're unisex, so that's something that people also overlook, but I think it's great to maybe go and find some kind of color that you love, or maybe something that you would love to wear as like that cherry on top with your very like neutral outfits, and rock it. I think that is also very easy, like I said, functional, cheap, but good one advice as well. Next hack that I have is regarding color, and that's for all of you guys who don't want to wear all black and that very dark and fall and winter colors. And you know, everybody, I do tend to wear, you know, darker colors, and we all kind of blend together. That's why I mentioned those colorful beanies before as well, because I think it's such a cool and easy way to stand out, you know, and add your personal touch to like all black and very simple outfit. So like I said, if you want to wear something that's not that all black and generally those darker colors during winter time, but you still want to stay in those more classic colors, you don't want to go maybe and buy something that you're not sure when you're gonna wear in 2 or 3 years, I would definitely say go for like all cream, or like all ivory colors. That's something that's forever classic and looks good, in my personal opinion, on everybody. It's also something that's very, like I said, classic, but it's gonna make you stand out, because like I said, everybody's wearing a lot of those darker colors. So you can go for like white or creamy jeans or pants, white ivory coat, bags. Knitwear is also very simple and obvious one. You can go for all those creamy ivory colors, so you can keep it very classic and very like one color, but make it interesting and gonna stand out because you're wearing those brighter colors. I think that's a super easy one. Also, I think like gray, something that looks great as well, and something that's quite overlooked, but I think it's such a stylish color. Also maybe like icy blue color, that's like a very light blue, but it has that gray undertone to it. I think those are such a classic color, something that's not trendy, gonna stand out, but it's still so classic. It's not like a trend purchase that you should be afraid when you wear it with other things. You can always mix it basically with everything and wear it all the time. So definitely cream, ivory, like I said, icy blue, gray colors. I think something that's very seasonal to wear, you know, but classic and timeless and looks great on everybody, definitely. Next hack is more like a styling, I would say, and that's, I don't know about you, but for me, like, especially when it's cold outside, the only thing that's important to me is to be comfortable and to be warm. And of course I want to look good and everything, but like number one priority is like I just want to feel nice and warm and comfortable and all of that. So I think we all love to wear sweatshirts. That's something that, I mean, it's as comfortable as it gets. You're just gonna be warm and they're big and just, I mean, all we need during winter time. But you don't want to make it maybe too casual. You want to wear it and maybe feel a little bit more dressed up, so to speak. I think you can definitely wear them during winter time and use them for that like comfort and warmth moment, but pair them with a thing that's gonna maybe make them a little bit more stylish, so to speak, even though I think sweatshirts are stylish in my book, but maybe not for everybody. And I would suggest pair them with different things and not just casual things like jeans. Maybe go for some pants and make it, and you can tuck your hem of your sweatshirt underneath. You can go for maybe faux leather pants or leather pants. I think that always looks together and really pairs nicely. You can put like a shirt underneath a sweater and just put like the collar out, and I think it's gonna, first of all, you're gonna add a layer to your outfit, so it's gonna make you warmer, but also I think it really goes nicely and adds that little bit of polishness to the sweatshirts. Also, you can put a blazer on top of it. That's something that I really love to do. I think it looks great. It looks so cool. It's that like casual, street, smart wear at the same time. I don't know, it's something I would definitely suggest doing. I mean, all different options and make it really interesting and maybe a little bit more put together, but you're still gonna have that like warmth and coziness that sweater gives. And I think generally styling wise, I think it looks great because those two sides, like the sweater is very casual, is gonna maybe tone down a little bit, maybe more polished pieces, so to speak, maybe some pants or blazers and stuff like that. And I think those two really complement each other, and then they look very stylish, very chic, and I would definitely suggest doing that. And my last hack is something I think I mentioned in my previous one, and because it generally stands for fall and winter time, and I definitely had to mention it here, and that's mixing textures. That's something that I think it's super important. I think it's super an easy one as well. You can go for all different types of knitwear, maybe even cable knitwear, mix it with denim, with faux leather, with wool, I mean, with flannel as well. I mean, options are generally really limitless, and you can have all black, all one color outfit, but you can have it in all different textures and materials. Instantly it's gonna look so much more interesting and stylish and just more fashionable. So that's something I would also definitely suggest checking out, and see when you put different outfits together if you can maybe incorporate different textures into that outfit. So even if, like I said, you want to go for maybe all brown or beige, black, whatever, or super colorful outfit as well, try to add different materials, because that's something that's going to keep it really interesting. Maybe you can have like a faux leather trench coat or something, and a very nice like wool scarf around it. I mean, all the different things. I think that's something that's very complementary to each other and instantly makes your outfit pop and makes it more, like I said, stylish. So that's something I really had to mention in this video as well. So guys, those are all hacks and tips I put together for you when it comes to winter time. I hope you like them. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below which one of these is your favorite one, or what's the tip that you swear by when it comes to winter time that I didn't mention. I would really love to know, and so we can share and learn from each other. Like I said, I think winter is time of year that's the most overlooked, and I feel like you have to choose between being fashionable and functional. I think with these tips it can get much easier, and use them every single day basically, and make your winter styling a little bit easier. I hope it does. Like I said, don't forget to leave me a comment down below and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!